So the other day I was watching a time-lapse / sped-up cooking video on Facebook. And it was the one where they just put the camera up above the action and all you see are the person's arms and hands. And you just see their arms and hands prepping and cooking and chopping and doing all sorts of stuff. But this person was wearing on their arms and hands black leather gloves. I found it very disconcerting. Mm-hmm. I was like, is this a cooking video from the Texas Chainsaw Massacre?
I don't like ugly hands, though.
Ugly hands I can take.
No.
Tattooed arms I can take. Chubby hands I can take that. But black leather gloves, like they just came from the slaughterhouse and
yes.
And now they're doing a cooking video on a Tastemade or Delish or BuzzFood Tasty or whatever.
They look like a murderer.
Yes, exactly.
And oop.
Greetings, Internet. Welcome to But I'm Still a Good Person by Vince Nicholas. I'm Vince Nicholas. I'm joined by my sparkling wifey, Carolyn Nicholas.
Hi.
Hello, honey. Thank you for joining me at our dining room table for this little program here. Okay. We ate Little Caesars yesterday. Why did we eat Little Caesars yesterday? Because they have a new product. It's called the Crazy Calzony Pepperoni. And there's also the Crazy Calzony cheese version. But we got the pepperoni. It's what it is. It's a mashup. It like escaped from the viral lab in Wuhan. And it's part man, it's part horse. It's a minotaur from Lion Witch in the Wardrobe. It doesn't know what it wants to be. So the center is a pizza.
Sorta, yeah.
Your normal. It's like but it's small. It's like a personal.
It's very small.
Yeah, it's like the personal pan pizza
yeah.
that Round Table sells or Pizza Hut sometimes sells, and then it has arms, if you will, 4 edges that extract from this pizza. That is a calzone.
Yes. More
or less. So it's crazy. It's a crazy calzone. It's pizza in the middle, and then it's got calzone arms. Here's a description from a website written by someone with internet access. The latest from Little Caesars is a mashup of pizza and calzone that's folded so that it looks somewhat like a giant ninja star. I would agree with that. It's called the new Crazy Calzone. Little Caesars Crazy Calzone is available for a limited time. Features a pepperoni pizza at its center with 4 folded calzone-like arms that come. It's like Edward Scissorhands with his arms. They're like choo 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 choo. It's got too many arms.
Yes.
Like a lobster, octopus. It's a 4-armed pizza. Call the popo.
It's crazy.
Call the hazmat team. 4 folded calzone-like arms that come filled with garlic, white sauce, mozzarella cheese, and julienne pepperoni. Do you say julienne or julienne?
Julienne.
Okay. You can also opt for a cheese version that comes without the pepperoni. Again, we got the pepperoni. Additionally, each of the arms, it's very odd that they keep calling it arms. Like
it's like an octopus.
It's like a being or something. Like it's sentient.
It's a creature.
Don't hurt its arms. Don't eat its arms, Lennox. Be nice to the Crazy Calzone. And then the crazy part. Who are you to label it crazy? What are you, a psychiatrist out here? Additionally, each of the arms is brushed with buttery flavor and sprinkled with Parmesan cheese in crazy bread fashion. And a side of crazy sauce is included for dipping, which we got. Okay. We ate that yesterday. Let's talk about our day yesterday. We started out spending $300 at Walmart.
Oh my gosh.
So we had about $170 pickup order.
Yes.
And then we went inside because for literally fruit and some wipes. Flushable wipes.
Fresh vegetables, fresh fruit,
yes.
And butt wipes.
Right. Flushable wipes, aka butt wipes, yes. And somehow the total mounted to $140.
Yeah, well, we just kept browsing. We kept adding.
Yeah, it was a good time.
Yeah, it was fun.
So that was $140, and then our pickup order was $170. We came home. We put it all away. We looked in our fridge, and we were like, where did this $300 go?
Yesterday and today, I've been like, we have nothing to eat.
Yeah. We have a lot of
I'm
Gatorade.
hungry. we have nothing.
We have a lot of sparkling water. We have Atkins bars. We have a lot of flushable wipes.
Yes.
But yeah, you spend $300 and you look in your fridge and you're like, what happened here? Well, there's a lot of liquid here.
I'm like, what can we order? I'm hungry.
I know. Oh dear. So we did that in the morning, and then we went to Lincoln, California, where your parents just bought a new home, new to them. And we helped them sort of settle in. I set up their Wi-Fi. You unpacked a bunch of dishes with a couple fishers.
Yep.
Your sister-in-law, your mom Liz.
Yep. We unboxed, we organized, put the kitchen together.
Yeah.
Put the Wi-Fi together. That was your job.
Yeah. We got there like an hour before anyone.
We got there on time.
We got there on time. But I wanted to talk about, we went in the backyard. First of all, their backyard, there's no fence, which was odd because their neighbor has a fence, but they have no fence.
Right.
And it's like a valley or a ravine behind their house.
Yes.
Super cool. Like, I loved it. There was no fence. There was no, you were unencumbered, and there's nothing to block your view of just this big valley, reservoir, a river. We heard running water. Couldn't really see it. It was amongst the marsh. But it was, I really dug that. Mm-hmm. My parents have the backyard. Well, you've been there, honey. But they have the like huge pieces of plastic for some sort of gate, border, privacy.
Yeah.
See-through plastic. But I thought that was really cool. They have no backyard fence, and it's just, if you want to walk out into the canyon or as it were, that'd be super cool.
Yeah, it was very cool.
Yeah, and they had a little, and it's not a huge backyard, but they had a little piece of cement back there for a table, a picnic table or whatever. It's divided. It's a circle. It's divided into 4 pieces of cheese. It's
4 quadrants.
4 quadrants. And who got the idea? We started playing Foursquare.
Yeah, well, Luna brought her volleyball because we're going to practice volleyball because she's trying out for the volleyball team.
Yes.
And I don't know which kid thought, oh, here's a 4-space circular area, so let's play Foursquare.
Yeah.
So we did.
That was super fun. And I'm the best Foursquare player in the family.
You were the best. We were all trying to get you out.
I know.
And then it was, I can't remember if it was Luna or Lennox, but while we were playing, they were like, this is such good family bonding.
It was super fun. And I took no prisoners. I showed no mercy.
I know.
And at one point, I hit the ball like hard in like a small spot to where I think it was Luna. She couldn't get to it. And I was like, yeah. And I won that round. But back to the no fence. There's no fence. So this volleyball just bounces into the deep, cavernous ravine.
Bounces down the ravine 50 feet down.
I felt bad. It almost got to the water. I was headed that way, and then Luna said she wanted to go get it. So I was like, oh, if you want to go down that treacherous, steep mountain, that climb. But I thought, we had a blast playing Foursquare in the backyard. No fence. And then we played some volleyball because, like you said, Luna's playing volleyball or going for the volleyball team. So we were just kind of hitting it back and forth softly to each other. We kind of she's not a super skilled volleyball player yet, so the ball kind of went to and fro.
Yeah.
Damaged some of Liz Fisher's house plants that were sitting there innocently. So I said, maybe we should stop playing this in the small backyard. But a good time was had by all. So we were there. We were waiting for your parents and other people to arrive. And then we got hungry. So I was like, let's go to McDonald's. There's a nearby McDonald's. I just wanted to talk about, first of all, the lady who was next to our table. So we sat at a table. It's Placer County. You can sit inside. The Coke Freestyle machines are open. Thank the Lord. no masks. Wear a mask if you want, but a lot of people weren't masked.
Most people weren't wearing masks.
Yeah, and it was just. And coming from us, we're in YOLO, and I work in SAC, and you work in SAC.
Yeah.
And so getting to Placer County, I was like, oh, I remember how this used to be. But I don't want to get into that. But the lady, so we were at a table, and then the table next to us was an old lady.
An old couple.
An old lady with an old man. And you got the goods, but... Give us a skinny, honey. Spill the tea.
So we had been sitting there for a few minutes, and then a McDonald's employee came over with a bag for them.
Yeah.
And she's like, "I'm so sorry about that. I'm so sorry. Like, forgive us."
Mm-hmm.
So I got the impression that they had like messed something up, and they were like bringing something out late.
Yeah.
So the employee left. The old woman opened up the food, and then she said, "Well, this isn't what I ordered." And she's like,
so they tried to correct it, but it was still incorrect.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah. The old lady was very annoyed.
Yes.
She said, "This isn't what I ordered."
Yes.
And then she said, something like, "Well, they say they'll bring you whatever you need, but they still don't bring you what you ordered." She was so, very annoyed.
She was a problem person. She was just an unhappy person, and her issues lie much bigger than her McDonald's order. But then she hopped on the phone, and she was having this full-on conversation with whoever.
I think someone called her. Someone called her.
Okay.
I think.
Okay.
She answered it and put it on speaker.
If she listened to our previous pod, she would have been like, I'm at breakfast with my husband. I'll call you back.
Well, why isn't she subscribed to us?
Did she comment? But yeah, so someone called her.
Yeah, and she put it on speaker.
She put this person on speaker, and she goes on to have this full-on conversation.
Very loud.
Loud, right next to us about blah, 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 and yada, yada, yada.
And Luna was sitting... So you and Luna were facing their table.
Yes.
Lennox and I on the opposite side were back-to-back with them.
Correct.
Luna said she kept staring at me and looking at me.
Jealous. Jealous of your young beauty. I used to be like her.
Yeah. So this lady, she had it out for us. She was loud. She was annoying.
Yeah, she was.
She had it out for the employees too. She was like, "These people got my order wrong."
She was so obnoxious. And what I was observing her partner, male guy. Was it a husband?
Boyfriend, lover.
Was it a boy toy? Is it like the Villages, the doc, some kind of heaven? I didn't know what was going on, but so I couldn't see his face, but I was focused on him, the back of his head really. But because he wasn't participating in this loud speakerphone conversation, so I thought what was going through his head was, at least she's not talking to me. At least I can enjoy my hash browns. I can eat my sausage biscuit. I'm not concerned in this conversation.
He was happy.
Right. Exactly. It was a relief that this person called. He probably arranged it. Call me in 10 minutes because my wife is being annoying as heck. And so I just thought he was in bliss that this lady was annoying the rest of the McDonald's and the poor employees.
And our 12-year-old daughter who's next to her.
But this guy, he was like, at least she ain't talking to me. At least I ain't involved. At least I ain't got to deal with this. She's occupied with this poor McDonald's order. That was a noteworthy good time. I also wanted to talk about their prices. Now, we did, first of all, we walked in, there was a queue of 5-6 groups, parties. I mean, it wasn't like 8 people per party, but you could see there was going to be 4 or 5 orders in front of us. So we head right to the giant tablets. Yeah. Why don't more people head to the tablets?
I don't know.
There were like...
They're intimidated?
Well, it was Placer, and it was... 10:30ish, 11. Yeah, it was right around there, and
it was an older crowd.
Right. There were some young people, but yeah, there was an older crowd. So I could see that. It takes me back to when I was a bank teller at Wells Fargo, and the order came from on high, like we need to get people out of the line, get them depositing money into the ATM. Yeah. Because old school, old fashioned. You sit in line, you walk up to the teller, you say, "Hello, teller, I'm putting in $100 in my account." You say, "Oh, doot, doot, deet, deet, deet." And then they hand you a receipt. "Okay, thank you, goodbye, teller." But that seems completely foreign to me right now. Mm-hmm. I deposit on well, we deposited on ATM for a while. Now you can deposit on your phone.
Yeah.
When I showed that to my mom, it blew her mind. She doesn't have to drive down to the bank every time she gets a check. But order came from on high, like, get people out of the line and do it in a nice way, obviously. Be professional. I had to wear a tie when I was a teller. Be professional, but get people out of the line, get them to the ATM.
Yes.
And it'll just, it'll lessen the line and get people through faster who really need to deal with the teller and banking personnel. But the old people, we're not having it. So you'd be like, hello, you're waiting in line, Mr. Old Person. Would you like to go to the ATM and have this transaction be over in 30 seconds? No, I'm not going to the ATM. I like to go to the teller. I want a receipt from the teller, as if that makes it legitimate, which I could see.
They want human interaction.
Right.
Yeah, they don't trust the machines.
Right. They don't trust the machine. They don't trust technology.
Yeah.
So I got that. But on the other hand, you're standing here. On the other hand, they don't have jack to do. They're retired. They're old. They can stand in line all day and observe. Maybe take a candy from steal a bank pen, steal some deposit slips. Those were good times. But yeah, so we went right to the tablet and started putting things in our order. And I just wanted to talk about the prices. As I always like to talk about the prices. This is the Grandma Teen in me coming out, honey. A hash brown, Lennox ordered 2 hash browns. $2.39 each. Now, there was a deal that popped up later, 2 for $3.50. But if you order, I'm talking about a la carte stuff. If you order 1 hash brown, it costs $2.39.
That is astronomical.
Yes. And I've said this many times, but we buy a 10-pack from Walmart. It costs $1.60-ish, right around there. Mm-hmm. So 16 cents per hash brown. Yep. Marked up to $2.39.
It's like there's no excuse. There's no explanation for that.
It's highway robbery. Next item, you got eggs and sausage. Again, this is all.
I got a side of scrambled eggs.
Right.
And I got a side of one little sausage patty.
Yeah. The scrambled eggs cost $2.50. What now? I used to work at McDonald's. It's not Guy Fieri back there.
No.
Mixing up some scrambled eggs with some milk. Oh, here's a little cream and some salt and pepper. It's not Gordon Ramsay back there. The scrambled eggs are made in wherever they're made, a factory in New Mexico, and then they come in a box, and it's just a mix, and it's very watered down eggs.
Yeah.
They cost $2.50. An egg. When we buy a dozen eggs, we get 18 for about $2.60-ish. It's 13 cents an egg.
Oh, wow.
Okay?
Wow.
It's just blowing my mind. And then sausage patty for $2.50. I went through just the Walmart app, and a 12-pack is $2.50. So 21 cents. Wow. For a sausage patty. I know.
Oh my God.
Can you believe this?
No.
And so while this was all totaling up, you saw me break, honey. You saw me nearly have a meltdown.
I did.
I was just like, I can't believe these prices. And I'm doing the math now, and I knew what was going on. And just how much food we were getting for the amount we were paying. I just got a coffee because I was like, I'm not going to be a part of this. And I have no problem paying for our food, but I said, honey, please pay this time.
I paid and you still didn't order anything.
I got a coffee, which is $1. Right. Well, that's the one good buy they have at McDonald's, honey. I'm sorry if they start charging 17 cents for a hash brown, then that's a good deal. Or 20 cents for a hash brown. But yeah, our total was $19.07. Yes, $19.07 for not a lot of food. And I wanted to cry, and it hurt me when you paid for this, but we had to eat.
Okay, so we got our food, we ate.
Yeah.
Every single one of us was still hungry afterwards.
Yeah.
The kids were like, is there more food?
Yeah.
And no,
Luna
there isn't.
Luna wanted a fish fillet.
I was still hungry as well after my scrambled egg and my one sausage patty.
Yeah.
You ate Luna's sausage patty off of her burrito.
Sausage biscuit.
Her biscuit.
No, sausage McMuffin with egg. Yeah,
okay.
She got the meal.
Yeah.
Which came to about $8.
And you ate like half of my eggs.
Yeah.
We were all hungry.
Yeah. But by the way, the food was out of sight. Excellent. The sausage was good. The eggs. Well, I'm just saying they were good.
I mean, it's what you always get from McDonald's.
Yeah,
which is good.
Consistent.
Sure. Yeah, it's consistent.
I don't know if it needs a markup of $2.29 for a sausage patty, but it was good. That's our review. 10 out of 10 in terms of taste. 0 out of 10 for price. Okay, so then we left 2-ish, 3-ish from your parents
to come home.
Because we were hungry.
About 2 o'clock, yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't feel good. I was so tired.
Yeah. And you were thirsty. You were super thirsty.
Yeah. And they were pretty much done with like all the unpacking that they had for us to do and any kind of moving stuff.
Yeah. They didn't need it. We hung and then we were like, we want to go home. And because we were like playing Foursquare and it was hot, we were sweaty. I just wanted to come home and shower.
I felt so gross. I needed a shower.
And I wanted to eat some crazy calzone.
So did I.
So put in the order when we left Lincoln and picked it up. We always go to the Little Caesars on Jefferson Boulevard.
And
ordered through the app. It was ready when we got there. We go to the Little Caesars on Jefferson Boulevard in West Sacramento. We got one crazy calzone. Sorry, don't hurt me, a Roman guy. He walks around with that spear with those pizza on it.
The Little Caesar himself?
Lil C's. By the way, Lil C's was a rapper from Junior Mafia.
Oh, really?
Crush on You. Ever hear of it by Lil Kim Honey?
No.
He never made it big, but his verse on Crush on You was better than Lil Kim's. Okay. We got one crazy calzone with pepperoni that came with a side of crazy sauce. One Italian cheese bread. And then their sauces are 59 cents each. So I got a couple. I got garlic butter, buffalo ranch, and jalapeno cheese. Now, the last time we got Little Caesars, a couple months ago, we got their stuffed pretzel crust, which we loved.
Yeah.
Blew us away. Like, it was on another level of Little C's. Because Little C's, it's low rent. It's fine, but it's not premium. It's not gourmet. It's not fancy. Yeah. But their stuffed pretzel crust last time was out of sight. We both loved it.
And
Okay, so let's talk about ordering and the location. Now, we got the Italian cheesy bread, and I asked, should we get the zesty cheesy bread, which is the Italian cheesy bread with just some jalapeno cheese squirted on it?
No.
You were not having it.
No, we've had it before. It's not good. It's like, it just adds the, like the fake jalapeno cheesy
sauce. Yeah.
Sauce. No. It's
and
gross.
it's not an upgrade. It's not better. It's not
No.
It's more like a sidestep, and it's like, why?
Yeah.
It's more calories, more cheese goo. And then unbeknownst to me, because I handed you my telephone, honey, while we were perusing the menu and looking over, you added a buffalo ranch sauce without me knowing.
That was 39 cents more.
59 cents, honey.
Oh, 59.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
The sauces are 59 cents.
Okay.
But you didn't notify me, and why are you... What else are you hiding?
I thought you handed it to me for me to add what I wanted.
You did, but wouldn't you say common courtesy? Oh, I added this, I added that, I took this off.
Oh, no, apparently not.
Well, honey, I asked that next time you notify me of the buffalo. Not that it's a big deal. It's 59 cents. I don't care.
Well, apparently it is a big deal.
Well, it's like when my mom used to visit me, and then she would just start eating my snacks, and I'd be like, "Mom, that's cool. Eat all you want, but say, hey, Vince, I'm gonna have this protein bar." And just notify me and let me know a heads up so I can keep inventory. And if I need more protein bars, I'm with it.
Okay.
I'm current. And right when we got it was 2 boxes, the crazy calzone and the cheese bread. But right when we got it, we were like, we should have got more.
Yes.
Because we were super hungry.
Yes.
But it turns out we didn't. It was a good thing we didn't get more.
Probably. Although we could have eaten more. Definitely, we could have.
We could have eaten more.
It was good that we didn't, though.
Yes, exactly. We could have done a lot, but I'm glad we didn't get more. We had a little leftovers, which you ended up eating.
Like 3 little bites.
Right.
Yeah.
We'll get to that. I was not happy. Well, I was what I was. So we pulled up. And I got out to hop in there and get our pizzas. And that those parking spaces are very tight.
Yeah.
And so like getting out of the passenger side of your car, I hit the car next to us. It was a minivan.
And you went, F-word!
I
F-word!
did. I'm sorry. Because I was trying, it was very perilous. And I saw it was super close and I was trying to navigate the territory of trying to slip out without opening the door too much. But I hit it twice, softly, gentle taps.
I don't think we were that close. I think you weren't very careful with how wide you were opening the door.
I was reckless.
Mm-hmm.
But then I saw the people who were in that, they were in the Little Caesars also, and I saw them leave and get in their minivan. And I saw them and I was like, oh, they don't care what their minivan looks like because they don't care what they look like. If you know what I'm saying, honey. One change is that if you order sauce, so you get your pizzas and the portal, super easy. It's this huge container. You just punch in your little code they give you and then it opens.
Yeah.
And you reach in there and grab your pizzas. You can walk out without talking to anybody. Previously, if you had sauces for whatever reason, they wouldn't throw the sauces in there because maybe they don't want it to get warm. Maybe those sauces are so full of artificial chemicals that if they reach a certain boiling point, they're going to explode. I don't know, but if you got sauces, you could grab your pizza, but then you say, "Hey, I got a ranch," and they'd be like, "Oh, okay, here's your ranch." But now they throw the sauces in like a little shopping bag, a little plastic shopping bag, in the portal, so you don't have to talk to anybody. You don't.
Thank goodness.
You don't have to interact with employees.
Hallelujah.
Yes. You don't have to. You just walk in, walk out. Remember how many people were in there?
Yeah,
it was
was
people
packed.
almost pouring out of that Little Caesars.
Yes.
I mean, it's a Little Caesars, but geez, like people get with the portal, get with the times. So as I like to do when I order online or on the app, anywhere, I like to walk in there, look at all the people waiting in line, say, "You animals. You losers! Use the app! Ha 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 ha! Look at my pizzas as I leave and I hit your car twice."
Any chance you have to feel superior to anybody,
Yes.
You take it, honey.
Yes. Well, can you blame me, honey? One note is that I ordered jalapeno cheddar sauce. They didn't give it to us.
No!
Yeah.
Bastards.
Sons of SOBs. But not a big miss. Again, it's 59 cents. And should I take this up to Little Caesars headquarters? Should I go straight to Italy, honey? Should I talk to the Nero? Rome is burning.
Is that where they're located?
I don't know.
Yeah.
No, it's somewhere in the Midwest. Okay, so let's get to our food review. The sauces. The Buffalo Ranch, honey, which you ordered without my knowledge. What else are you hiding, and why would you try to deceive me? Yes, darling, go ahead.
Thoroughly enjoyed the buffalo. It wasn't my
Buffalo
favorite.
Ranch. Yes.
Buffalo Ranch.
Yes.
I liked it. It was good.
Yeah.
Wasn't my favorite.
Yeah.
The red marinara. What is it
Crazy
called?
sauce.
The red crazy sauce. That was the
crazy.
best. That was the best.
Really?
Yeah. You also got the garlic butter
garlic, yeah.
which I was not a fan of.
Right. The Buffalo Ranch. You like buffalo as a taste of the flavor.
I do. Yeah.
I do not. But I took a couple dips of your Buffalo Ranch. I liked it.
Yeah, it's
I was
good.
Like, this is good.
It's definitely better than their ranch.
Yeah. Anything's better than their ranch.
Their ranch is terrible.
Yeah.
The Buffalo Ranch, though, much better.
Yes.
I don't like the garlic butter sauce. So, in my opinion, the Buffalo Ranch is above that.
Mm-hmm. But the crazy
the
sauce.
red, it's like...
it's just their
marinara.
Yeah,
it's a red
sauce.
Marinara crazy sauce. Yeah. That is really good.
Okay, I thought it was okay. The crazy sauce, it's what we've been getting for decades when you get crazy bread. I think it's okay. I think it's too sweet, but it's a mediocre pizza sauce. But it's fine for dipping.
Yeah, it's a good dip sauce for sure.
You make a great marinara, which we deem a toot sauce, honey. Now that is fantastic.
Thank you.
The Little C's crazy sauce. The Buffalo Ranch I thought was good. I don't like buffalo. I find it too vinegary, too strong, too pungent. But I think the ranch maybe cooled it out. So I enjoyed your Buffalo Ranch. And then the butter garlic. it's akin to the Papa John's garlic butter sauce. Have you had that?
No.
They give it to you automatically with each pizza. It's
No.
It comes with it. It's free. This is Little Caesars trying to imitate it or duplicate it. It's okay. It's really salty. But if you want some moisture on some bread crust or whatever, it's fine. I don't love it. You don't like it.
No.
It has butter in there, but there's tons of salt. And it's not great, but it's something different. So that's why I got it. You know what? No, I like the Buffalo Ranch the best, and then the Crazy Sauce second.
Wow, I'm surprised. Okay.
Butter garlic third. Okay, Italian cheese bread. Let's get to the feature player. No, the feature player is a Crazy Calzony, but the Italian cheese bread, it's a favorite for us.
Oh, we love it.
We always get it.
But you know what? Yesterday, it tasted old.
Yeah.
Like it had been sitting out for a couple hours.
Yeah. And Italian cheese bread, for those who don't know, this is from the website. 10 pieces of freshly baked bread with a crispy edge, covered with cheese and topped with Italian spices. Costs $5.50. That's another reason we get it. Super cheap. It used to be $5. $5.50 for 1,490 calories. Ooh. What so
It was like
it's gone down in your eyes?
Well, only yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
It was cold. It was not melty.
Yeah.
It tasted stale.
Yeah.
So it just wasn't fresh.
Yeah.
That was my only complaint.
Yeah. I ate some of it. So, I ate, like, you got to stick to the sides because that's where the crunch and the crisp is. The edges. It's brown. It's a little burnt, crispity, crunchity. But once I got to the center, I was like, yeah, it wasn't what I remember. Maybe it wasn't as good. Maybe it was old. But it wasn't as pleasant. It was just mushy. I think you can sum our reaction. Lennox Albert. First of all, he started eating it. I think it's the first time he's had Italian cheese bread.
He was like, he loved it. He was like, "This is so good." And I said, "We get this every time."
I know.
And he was like, "What? Well, I've never had this before." He loved it.
He's like, "How long has this been a thing?" And we were decades.
Right.
Like, we don't know. But he liked it at first, and then once I think he got towards the center or just started eating more of it, he's like, "There's too much cheese."
Yes.
So it was like the crest, the peaks and the valleys of any life situation. We all went through it. But Lennox, 1 to 10, he gave it an 8.19, and then he lowered it to a 6.5. But that's darling son, Lennox Albert. Stick to the crunch and get to it, because again, what you probably experienced is that it's old, and then when it sits on our dining room table, it doesn't get any better with age. So get to the edges, get to them quick. So 1 to 10, honey, what did you think?
Specifically yesterday, 5.
Yeah.
Normally it was like a 7.
Yeah.
7 to an 8.
7 or an 8,
Yeah.
And like, I was left by myself with all these pizza and Italian cheese bread, and I tried to polish it all off, but with the cheese bread, I was just like, I'm not enjoying this on any level. And then you came upon, there were 3 pieces about.
Yeah. I took a nap, didn't I?
Yes.
I went and took a nap yesterday afternoon.
Yeah.
And then I was hungry when I got up, so I came and I was like, these are empty, aren't they? I opened the container, and there was like 3 little bits that you hadn't eaten, and I ate them. Yeah. And they were delicious.
Okay, really? So they got better with age.
They were so good.
Like a fine line.
Yes.
Well, what I did was, I went for the edges for the crunch, and then I left the middles, because I was like, ugh.
I like the middles, though. You like the crispy edges. I like the soft middles.
I see. Okay.
So we're perfect together.
Italian cheese bread is where our hearts meet, honey. Okay, let's get to the prime time player, Crazy Calzony with pepperoni. This new item. This is a large, but it's only that's the only size they have. large.
Yeah.
And it comes in a large box. There's 8 slices, although I would say it's more 4 pieces. Oh,
yeah. The slices were very slim.
Yeah. Well, it would, an arm would be cut into 2, and it was like, it was more like 4 big slices than 8 regular slices.
Yes.
But it's described as pepperoni pizza with parmesan and buttery tasting calzone-like crust filled with garlic, white sauce, cheese, and julienne pepperoni. Plus crazy sauce for dipping. $8.49 for 2,560 calories. Oh, are you okay, honey?
Worth it.
You might want to brace yourself for that number. Thoughts, feelings, comments, reflections, honey?
I thought this was delicious.
Really?
I thought it was so good.
Okay.
I loved the white sauce. I loved it. I loved the julienne slices of the pepperoni.
Yes.
Yeah, I did. I loved the crust. I was worried the crust would be too hard and crispy.
Yeah.
And overrun the sauce quotient.
Yes.
It was so good. It was perfect.
Really?
Yes. I loved it. I want to get it again.
My experience was like the exact opposite.
What?
Honey. Yes.
What?
Yes. Which boggles my mind because we didn't really say anything back and forth about it. We didn't do a review. We save everything for the pod, or we don't. I don't know. But my thoughts. The calzone part was good, but I thought it was just still too much dough. The julienne pepper, is it julienne or julienne? Julienne?
N.
Okay. I know I've asked you that previously, but I already forgot. The julienne and pepperoni. I appreciate it being different, but in the end, I just want a slice of pepperoni from my hometown pizzeria. Just give me the classic thinly sliced pepperoni so it can crisp up in the oven. The garlic white sauce with mozzarella inside each calzone arm. What? By the way, and what's the difference between a calzone and a stromboli, honey? Did we ever find
I don't know.
Okay.
Stromboli? What was I calling it?
Stromboni.
Stromboni?
Strombolini. Yes.
And I don't know what the difference is.
Right.
If any.
The crazy strombolini. I thought the garlic white sauce just got lost. A lot of pizza places are out here with garlic white sauce, but it's really like ranch.
This was not ranchy. I don't think.
Well, I didn't.
It was more of a thick cheese roux.
Yeah, for me the garlic white sauce combined with the mozzarella, it was like a kind of a gooey thick ricotta, like gooey and goopy inside each arm, and I just didn't enjoy it. I thought the garlic white sauce got completely lost, and it's mozzarella. Okay, it's mozzarella, but to me it came off as more like ricotta, which is fine, but I just didn't like it. Too goopy, too gooey.
Oh my gosh, I thought it was so good. I loved it. I loved this pizza. Stromboli, whatever. What's it called?
Crazy Stromboli. No, crazy calzone.
Calzone. I loved it. I would totally get it again.
Really?
I want it next weekend.
My favorite part was just the middle, just the basic classic, just a regular pizza.
The pizza part of it was I have to say. Yeah. It was good. It was so good throughout.
The calzone, sorry, crazy calzone. It's crazy, honey. It's cray. That calzone cray. Too much dough. The sauce was lost or meh. So what would you give it, honey? 1 out of 10.
8.
An 8.
Hell yeah.
Ooh, I would give it a solid 5.
Oh no.
Yeah, because I wouldn't classify anything as bad. It wasn't bad pizza. It wasn't a bad calzone, but there was nothing noteworthy or extraordinary about it, or just enjoyable. It was a fine dining experience we had. I had at this dining room table we're currently sitting at. but I do not desire it again. But you do desire it again,
I
honey?
absolutely do, yes.
Well, if that's an excuse to order Lil C's, who was Junior Mafia's best rapper, then if that's an excuse to order Lil C's next weekend, then by all means, I give it a 10, and let's order 2 of them. And one note is that we offered Luna, because she's pescatarian, we offered her some crazy bread, and she looked like she looked like her reaction was like, why would I ever consider
She's
eating
like, no,
crazy bread?
no,
I don't want it. Alrighty, so you loved it.
Loved it.
I meh. I met it. I liked it, I guess. Low key like. Although, did you know high key's now a thing? Like, I high key like that TV show.
Honey, that's been a thing.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. For how many weeks or months?
Many weeks.
Okay. I'm sorry. I'm not on the TikTok, honey. Alrighty. Well, that's the end of the program. It's been fun, but not really. Let's all try a little harder next time. Like, comment, subscribe, follow, review, and rate, or don't. Do whatever you want. You're a grown-up. Make your own decisions. Do what's best for your family. Please be sure to use our promo code for ZipRecruiter. We don't have a promo code for ZipRecruiter. Goodbye. I love you. We love you. We hope you have a good day today and tomorrow. And sure, I may have let my darling children starve because of McDonald's astronomical price gouging, but I'm still a good person, and we're still good people. Thank you for listening. Thank you for your time. I hope you have a wonderful day/night. Bye-bye. That's the official end of the show, but here's some bonus content for those of you who follow us on OnlyFans. We don't have an OnlyFans. If you love ASMR or mukbang, or if you're a furry, here's us eating the Lil C's. Enjoy.
All right, come here, son. Look it. We got a different kind of pizza. Come see what we have.
Baby, you got a drink?
Oh, no, will you please grab me a Gatorade?
Is it dinner ready?
Look it.
Is this my jalapeno cheeser?
Yes, but I'm going to put a piece of pizza on your plate. Or do you want just cheesy bread, or do you want one of these things?
What even is that?
Like, this crust is rolled, and inside it is pepperoni and cheese.
Okay. It's barely any. Okay.
I know it's barely any, but you can have more.
What happened?
He said it's barely any. Thank you.
What's the point of rolling it?
What's the point of rolling it? What's it called, honey?
Calzony. Crazy Calzony.
Calzony.
Money?
Sure.
Moni Calzony.
Can I grab anything?
Go for it. Yeah.
Okay. I want like a complete.
Do you want some of this?
What's Caesar mean?
Caesar is the name of like the rulers in ancient Rome. Is that right?
Sure. Should we call Little Caesars and ask him? Oh man.
What?
I did not order this.
I did.
Buffalo?
Yeah. But you ordered
I wanted the jalapeno ranch thing. Oh well.
yeah. I know. You did order that.
We'll try to weather this tragedy. Together as a family. Okay. So
Yeah, I added this. Well, you weren't looking. I'm excited. Yummy. This is
you close up the bread, babe.
Oh.
So it doesn't get hard.
This buffalo ranch is probably terrible.
Mm-hmm.
Because their ranch is horrible, you know.
We're just staring at us.
He smells our food.
Is my door open? Can you check real quick?
It's closed.
Okay.
You didn't want Blooper getting in it?
Yeah. I'm wondering if maybe he got in somehow.
Let me taste this. Is it just butter? Oh, garlic.
Did I eat those last time and like them?
I think so.
I'm gonna try one. Where are they? I don't know if I did.
Do you want to taste that?
like Booper.
It's basically like a pizza.
That's really good.
Good.
Better than pizza. No. Where'd Booper go?
Right here.
Oh, there he is. You guys post this?
Hmm?
You guys post this eating?
Don't tip your chair. Is this the same sauce they give you with the crazy bread?
Mm-hmm. I don't know what's
This is way better than their ranch. Mm. Which one do you like better, Ryan?
This one.
He likes the cheesy bread better.
I don't know why. Is this new, kind of?
This is no. We get this every time.
Oh. What?
This thing is new.
How long they had it?
I keep wanting to call it a stromboli. Stromboli? What's it called?
Oh. Stromboli.
Stromboli.
How did I never realize that? That's why it was like a Greek thing.
I don't know.
When did the cheesy breads come out?
Years ago.
What?
We get them every time.
Do you have more? 'Cause I want one. How much do you rate the pizza?
What is this, the pod?
7.5.
6.5.
6.
Same.
What do you say?
6.5.
Agreed.
I rate this an 8.19.
8.19.
8.19.
I don't really like the butter sauce.
There's no sauce.
It's very
Okay,
buttery
with
and
sauce
very
inside.
salty.
I think there's white sauce.
Oh.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
White garlic.
Do you see any?
Mom.
So we've gotten 2.
Probably. Save a couple of these in case Luna wants any.
Okay.
I don't know if she does.
How much are there?
There's like 6 more.
Oh, give me one.
Well, finish your pizza first.
Okay. There's such thing as cat pizza, because if there is, Victor gets one.
For his birthday.
Yeah, like a fish pizza. Oh, there is white stuff.
Mm-hmm. It's good. What?
Yeah, it's just normal sauce, but white.
Do you want to finish that?
Not really.
Okay, you can give it to me. Oh, bro.
What do you say?
Is there more pizza?
Mm-hmm.
Get this.
Ooh.
I can't get out the thingamabobber. It's only $5. $5 for all that.
You want this, babe?
No, I don't know. Just have what you want. I might be full after these that I have.
Thank you, darling.
Welcome.
So half is quote unquote pizza, and then the other half is quote unquote calzone stromboli.
But it's calzone and stromboli the same thing?
Oh, Pooper's going back to sleep.
That's cool.
It's like that one meme where cats are getting up and then they're going back to the couch to take a nap.
Walks to your new spot for a nap.
Mm-hmm.
That's all he does.
It's like garlic bread, is it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's got seasonings on it.
This is less a white garlic sauce than it's just like a cheese.
It's cheesy.
Ricotta.
I thought it was, yeah. Getting full.
Luna should be done with her shower.
I think the
she
water's
is.
off, yeah.
I don't like how this is kind of super cheesy. Some of them are.
Too cheesy?
I don't like too much cheese.
Mm. Ugh. I want more, but I'm pretty full.
So,
It's a classic dilemma.
Yep. Don't tip your chair. Can you tell me that riddle now?
no.
Why?
Those pod.
Maybe this is part of the riddle.
He doesn't want to say it on the microphone.
Yeah. I'll probably mess up like those
Who are you, Luna?
grapes. I want another one, but it's cheesy. You guys ever just get this normal pizza?
Do we ever just get normal pizza?
Yeah. Or you have to get the new stuff.
We do get normal pizza.
I'm gonna eat more.
Wipe your hands. You can leave your plate there because Luna might eat. She can just use yours. Throw away your napkin, okay? You're gonna shower when she gets out.
It's just one napkin.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go have a snack or something.
He's gonna have a snack. Even though he just ate. There's one more. Can we split it?
What's the? I was just gonna eat it because I think you want it.
So what half do you like? Or do you want some of this?
Take whatever half you want.
Okay. Mm-hmm. They're in the box where Luna's soups are.
Okay.
Save a couple in case Luna wants it.
Okay. I like the edges. Oh, good crispy. I'll put this in the air fryer for an hour. Mamacita.
Good thing we didn't get two. Oh. Hi, Luna. Do you want this bread? Cheesy bread?
No.
Okay.
1 to 10? Nothing. I'll eat it.
I'm gonna go shower. I'm too tired to stand up. Why am I so tired?
We woke up hella early. I
We
woke
did.
you up.
And also, I worked hard with Lisa and Suzanne putting that kitchen together. That was a hard job.
Yeah.
Not hard, but it was like,
A lot of unpacking, a lot of bending over.
yes. Yes. It was a big job.
Then, cheaters, then shower.
Don't eat the whole bag.
Mommy paid for those, but I put them in our cart.
That's true.
He ain't lying.
Alright, shower.
Not over.
Here you go.
Yeah, for the camera.
Say something. Luna, careful, he's gonna like jump on something. He looks so uncomfortable.
Cat, cat treats 1 to 10.
A little bit louder, son.
You gotta get closer to the camera. I don't like it. I'm sorry.
A baby.
Go.
So he meows when you kiss him? Is that how you get it out?
Does that mean he likes or doesn't like the kisses?
Oh, he likes it.
Loves them. When mommy kisses me, I meow. Hmm.
I feel like that would be a very, very
Oh, we should have taken those cookies. I didn't know all the kids were gonna be there.
Oh, shoot.
I told you.
I thought it was gonna be like grandma and grandpa. They don't eat sugar.
Yeah, cookies there. Didn't they?
What?
Did they have cookies there?
I didn't see cookies there.
I didn't.
All they had was baguettes and a big pink jar of honey like a box of cereal. We had ice and protein shakes.
Glenn? Cheaters, shower. Sorry. Sorry. I'm sorry.
Chunky helping our teacher.
Hmm?
One time, someone opened a Cheeto bag, and it was just like a really foot long Cheeto.
Yeah?
Yeah,
I should have taken a picture.
it did.
Oh, you mean someone on the internet, on the planet somewhere?
Yeah.
Someone who has internet access went viral.